very good evening to everyone. So first of all, let us introduce ourselves. So my name is Nurul Lima binti Baharudin and my matric number is 196086.
My
Next
name
question.
is Nur Azrida binti Baharun and my metric number is 198145.
My name is Nur Amira binti Ahmad Bustama. My metric number is 198654.
My name is Abdullah Fatih bin Hashim and my metric number is 198959.
My name is Muhammad Akmal bin Muhammad Johar and my metric number is 198508.
Hi, my name is Muhammad Firdaus bin Ashri. My matrix number is 199414.
Now, since all of us have introduced ourselves, let's move on to the topic of our discussion today, which is to discuss about our first video, which is
We need to suggest suggest or identify the activity that what UPM student might do, right?
might do after 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then after that we choose each of us have to choose a partner to interview two students from UPM. So first of all, let's start with the activity. So any of you guys have any idea?
I suggest that since nowadays there are movement control order (MCO), I think that students probably will watching YouTube maybe after 5, since mostly after 5 we already finished with our class. What do you guys think?
I'm agree with you, but instead of watching YouTube, I think student will playing mobile games such as Mobile Legends and so on, because watching YouTube not enough for them, I guess. What you guys think?
First of all, I agree with you for like a game person. Maybe they will play a game after the class, online class. And I think, in my opinion, most of all the student will sleep after 5 because actually online classes is very tired because you just sit around and listen to the lecture that is only one tone voices and it's very tiring, and then sometimes it's make us feel sleepy, and I think you all agree with that because sometimes we hear we during the lecture even during the lecture we are sleeping. I don't know about you guys, but sometimes I'm like that. But yeah, online classes is very tired, so I think most of the student UPM will sleep to get the energy and do assignment at night maybe. So how about this?
I agree with Abdullah Fathi as he said that uh, student will sleep and I'm not always, but sometimes I will sleep after class. But for me, I think a student will take a break, like doing what her mother tell him or her to do, like house chores. Or like me, my mother just
Your mother asks you to do something.
yes, my mother asked me to watering the plant all over the house because there is many plant at my house. So that's for me.
So I also agree with Akmal, which is after 5, students can go to help their parents all. But I think most of the students, what they are doing after 5 is scrolling their media social, which is such as like Instagram, Facebook, and others. So for maybe this activity can release their stress, can give their more information about what happened around us. So I think that the student do after 5.
As for me, I agree with all of you guys because sometimes because as a student we don't do the same thing every day. Sometimes we want to relax, sometimes we want to do our work. So but for me, I would think that some students would actually, after they finish their classes, they would go through their assignments, like what latest assignments that the lecturer gave, or what things they need to do to submit. So for me, I think some would actually look at their assignments first after they finish their class around 5, and then later at night they will relax and do what they want.
So
Okay,
what
so
what do you guys agree the most that the student will do after 5, based on all of the suggestion that we just said?
I think Firdaus' point is the most valid one because that is what I almost do after 5. Every time I finish the class, I will grab the phone and do some scrolling on the social media. So
Yes,
I
that's
very
true.
agree to that point.
Yeah, I agree
Yes,
with
that's
them
very true.
also. Yeah,
I also agree with it.
So,
since
Abdullah Fatih, what do you think? Do you agree also?
For me, I'm not that agree because sometimes there's people that can do multiple things at the time. So maybe I'm so sorry because I'm such a not a good student because I always thinking that people always like the social media things is you can do every time, every maybe when class gaps, and then so student will tend to do something else after 5 because the social media things you can do anytime, anywhere. Even in class, I don't know.
yeah, even during
Okay,
class.
yeah. Sometimes there is people that can do multitasking. So when lecturer is giving a lecture, you can scroll Shopee, Lazada, and such. Yeah. So maybe after 5, if the student that really thinks of their healthy lifestyle, so maybe they will
Oh,
exercise after 5. I want to change that. Before this I said about sleeping, right? Maybe student that think about their healthy lifestyle, because online classes, you sit down and hear the lecture, all stuff, then you need to do some exercise, some
yeah.
stretching after 5. So they might do that because and now it's PKPB, and then it's like you can go out, but always uh, distance with others, but you can go outside and then take a fresh air, and all of them all of that. Yeah,
Just to
that's
relax
my
our
opinion.
body. And
Yes.
so, aside from Fatih, I see that most of us would agree that we, after 5, students mostly would scroll to their social medias and play with their phones. Okay, so now that's done. Let's move on to our next one, which is
Choose the
about the interview. Yeah.
choose partner
So right
first,
now we
right?
have to choose.
Oh.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay,
We
okay.
have to choose our own partner to interview students for our next discussion. So anyone would like to choose their partner first?
I propose Amira to be my partner for you.
Okay.
Okay, you want to be
Is it for
first
real life?
interviewer?
Hmm?
No, not yet, not yet. So for the order, we will discuss later. So next
Yeah.
person,
Okay. So
next
Amira
one.
is with Fatih. So for me, I guess Fidaus, are you okay with partnering up with me for the interview?
Yes, I'm okay with you.
Okay. So the last pair would be Akmal and Azida. Are you guys okay with that?
Yes.
Of course.
Okay. So now that's settled. Um, can I know which pair would like to volunteer to interview first for our next video?
I think that since this is the idea of Firdaus, so maybe Firdaus should do the interview. What do you guys think?
So,
I agree with you.
so
Can you?
Wait, what idea, Amiga?
This
Uh,
scrolling social media.
Yes.
Scrolling social media.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, okay.
So, you guys
so
okay with
Iman,
that?
do you
I'm
agree?
okay with it.
Yes,
Yeah, I
I'm
can.
also
It's
okay.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so the first interviewers will be me and Fidaus. For the second interviewers will be
Us, me and
so Fatih and
Amira.
Amira.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys, so the last one would be Akman and Azida. Okay, so now for the last task would be choosing the student that we would interview. So, Fidaus, do you have any suggestions who you want to interview next week, or anyone?
Maybe
Hmm.
one of your friends from the same faculty.
So I
Mm,
think I want to choose my friend from faculty
from
veterinary.
I have a question. Is it we want to choose the person that we want to interview with a different lifestyle? You know what I mean? Like some maybe prefer a healthy lifestyle, prefer a good son or good
Oh,
daughter,
I think
so that we have a different after five. I mean,
so different for people from different fields, maybe something like that.
maybe different fields.
Oh,
Or,
okay. We
So
can if you guys are
veterinary will be
able.
good.
If you guys are able to find those kind of people, then we can interview them.
So the second person, which is Nurul Iman, choose lah.
I
Yeah.
can try get one of my friends from my faculty also. So I'll try and ask them later. Okay,
So
so
what kind of question that you want to ask them?
hmm,
Do you have any idea?
do you guys have any suggestions?
For me, I think you can ask them how long it takes for them to do their activities.
And
Mm,
how consistent
Oh,
are they to their activity?
oh, okay.
that's good.
Just other than that, Fatih,
Um,
Fidaus, Amira, do you guys have any suggestions?
what did they feel after they do the activity, or if they feel refreshed or something like that? What they
Okay.
feel?
But I think the first question would
Anything
be what would
else?
they do, right? Can't forget that.
Yes.
Any other ideas, maybe? If not, maybe we can think about it soon. But for now, we have around 3 questions that we want to ask. So since
We come to the end.
I think that's it.
okay, so that since we've discussed everything already, we've come to the end of our discussion for today. So I would like to thank you guys for participating and giving suggestions on what we can do for the interview for our next video. Till then, we see each other on our next video. So
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
Okay.
Alright.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Uh,
bye.
Bye
Bye.
bye.